Looking forward
Oh, we love it. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome
To
the
Gallifrey.
Gals.
Get
Wibbly.
Wobbly. We're not normal.
That's Paula.
That's Katrina.
What's up? I just think about the first impression people get depending on what every video they happen to stumble upon first.
Yeah.
Like
true.
if that's the first video you just saw of us,
They're going to be like, or the first video someone sees of us is like when we're being particularly spicy. They're going to be, who are these bitches?
They're like, Jesus, they're fucking
all right, aggressive.
Goodbye. And then another one where we literally start off crying for who knows what fucking reason.
Y'all, look.
We wear the emotions right on the sleeves. They're just like, it's like there. Like, hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Or like, hey.
Oh.
We're like, hey.
Hey.
But
So,
hi. But
hi.
What an intro. What an intro. We're watching
We love
Doctor
you guys.
Who.
Yes. And we love Doctor Who.
Yes.
And we are on series 9. So much fun. Double whammy right at the beginning. Got to leave Paula
in a row that I had been on a cliffhanger for both of them.
Mm-hmm. I loved it. So fun. So fun. And Paul was like, yeah, sure, fucking fun, I guess. It's just good because last one was a spooky one. And like we talked about when we watched it, they did such a good job at making it feel like they were going to wrap it up.
I was like, oh, this is going to be over. And then I saw how
they're doing it.
I was like, oh,
this isn't over.
Oh, no, this is a freaking two-parter.
Uh-huh. And what did we see at the end of that two-parter, Paula?
The Doctor is a ghost floating outside of the underwater station.
Yeah, he's a ghost and he's whispering. I can't remember the coordinates.
He's a ghost whisperer. Yeah, what was it? Like temple, something.
The dark, the temple, the sword, the darkness, the temple, the sword, the something.
Yeah.
I almost had them all.
They'll say it again, I'm sure. So yeah, but he was trying to go back in time to see whatever was at the temple, and something happened, y'all. Something happened.
Something fucking happened.
Something happened.
So yeah, now we're gonna figure that out because now we've got Clara and the other two that are stuck in their present time, and then we've got the Doctor and the other two back in.
Yep. Oh
so,
boy.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I should say the title of this episode.
What if what if the title was just the 4 words and you're like, oh, that's what they are?
That would be,
I wish that would have been so amazing.
That would have been too good. No, it's called Before the Flood. So last episode was Under the Lake.
Okay. So maybe we'll see what happens before they flooded this area for the dam or whatever it was. So interesting.
This is called the bootstrap paradox. Google it. Time traveler panics. Copies out all the concertos.
I see. You create the thing that you remember by
He becomes Beethoven. And history continues with
the causal loop, basically.
Yep.
Who really
because
Beethoven's 5th.
Albert Prentice, funeral director.
Hey, you're from Tivoli, aren't you?
The most invaded planet in the galaxy. Raided by the Arctinians. But, thank the gods, soon we'd irritated them so much they enslaved us too.
Oh my god.
First proper alien, and he's a...
Yep.
Now, in accordance with Arctinian custom, we don't have anything like that.
Oh my gosh.
Even this belongs to the glorious Arctinians.
Oh.
Back to the TARDIS. I need to talk to Clara.
Cass thinks the Doctor's saying something different to the others. It's just a list of all our names. And when he finishes, he just goes back to the beginning again, over and over. That's it.
For the moment.
He's not dead yet. Yeah,
Doctor?
don't tell him.
Doctor, you're all right. What does it mean?
Yeah, well, currently I'm okay.
When's I die?
No, not necessarily. We can change the sequence of events, so...
Doctor.
Oh, well, I've had a good innings.
This regeneration, it's a bit of a clerical error anyway. Go sometime.
Not with me! Die with whoever comes after me. You do not leave me!
Aww.
I need to talk to you just on your own.
Doctor, you...
I can't save Morano, Pritchard.
No, like you said, if you can find out why this is happening, then maybe you can stop them killing anybody else. You can save us.
It is interesting. Like, it's hard to understand. The things that they can go back and change and the things they can't, because they've certainly changed things in the past.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's hard. It's kind of like the Prime Directive. Oh. Now it's happening.
Oh, no, wait, you've started again.
Oh, it's so
What
creepy.
is he saying? It's something else. Yes, like, go home.
What?
What?
The chamber.
Oh, no.
Tonight.
Open. Oh.
Clara, now the ghosts are out.
Open. I think I saw it was like, go home or something.
Yeah.
Maybe the doctor's
I've
right.
tangled on him.
Maybe it's best if you stay here.
Never gonna happen, seriously. Have you two met me?
Is that because of where her name is in the list? He thinks she's gonna die next. Is that's why he wanted her to stay in the thing? I need the list again.
Prentice!
Would make
Prentice, Pritchard, O'Donnell.
Guess that dead body
I can't remember now. I need to see the list of names. Don't split up. That's never a good idea. She dead. That's why he wanted her to stay behind, because she knows she's gonna die. Aww.
Why did you come? You shouldn't have come. I mean, you never listen to anyone. It drives me mad.
I had to keep an eye on you. Idiot.
That list your ghost was saying, that's the order in which people are going to die, isn't it? I mean, I've only just figured that out. But you knew that all along, didn't you? Yeah, except now you're going to do something about it, aren't you? Yeah, because it's getting closer to you. You change history to save yourself, but not to save her, Donald.
I'm changing history to save Clara.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. The thing is, oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Alba Prentice, funeral director.
Hey, you're from Tivoli, aren't you?
The most invaded.
What is it? What did she say?
It doesn't matter.
She don't like you.
Yeah.
Please.
She said to ask you, or were you always happy to put other people's lives at risk?
I mean, fair point. I mean, it's a lot of like Rory said the same kind of stuff to the doctor. Like, you make people. Oh no. His sleeve is ripped because he. I wonder if every episode this season is going to be the doctor being like, oh, this is the episode I die in. But he keeps not dying because that's how it started.
Yeah.
With the Daleks and yeah.
Enough to bring an armada. Enough to wake me from my sleep.
So is that his own ghost? Oh my gosh.
It's weird that they were just like huddling in the hall, but then they just left the phone.
Door emergency security lock.
No.
This was a trap to separate him from them.
Oh my god.
Time Lords. Cowardly
What?
curators who suddenly remembered they had teeth and became the most warlike race in the galaxy.
Ooh, when we get their perspective.
You will be a strong beacon.
Gosh. So creepy.
You know, you've got a lot in common with the Devonians. That's extraordinary.
Oh, that costume is so good.
Because
So
you know
cool.
what? If all I have to do to survive is tweak the future a bit, what's stopping me? Oh, yeah. The ripple effect. Maybe it will mean that the universe will be ruled by cats or something in the future. But the way I see it, even a ghastly future is better than no future at all. You bent the rules of life and death. So I'm putting things straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm breaking the
Now.
Prime Directive.
This is where the story ends.
Kind of like top. Ah!
Yeah.
Go, girl, go!
There is nothing you can do.
Ha! It was a lie.
The echelon circuit has been activated. Please stow any hand luggage and
I love that
prepare
it's
for
coming. The TARDIS is showing it to him as the Doctor. Even going to be in there because his body never got put back in there. He's the Doctor.
Morning, Brett.
Ah,
Doctor?
Follow me.
Fucking insane.
It's the call of the Fisher King.
So what was it? Your ghost?
A hologram, like the one we made of you to lure the ghosts into the Faraday cage. Right. That's it. I've erased the memory of the writing. You might find you've lost a couple of other memories too, you know, like people you went to school with, or previous addresses, or how to drink liquids. That's you two done. Where's
dear.
Bennett?
Take it from me, there is a whole world out there. A galaxy. A life. What would O'Donnell have wanted?
Lon, will you translate something to Cass for me?
Of course.
Tell her that you're in love with her and that you always have been.
What?
Tell her there's no point in wasting time, because things happen and then it's too late. Tell her I wish someone had given me that advice.
Please, don't.
Nothing to sustain them. The ghosts will eventually fade away.
Here's what I don't understand. You did change the future.
That
for
list.
me.
Everyone after you was random, but you being the next name, that's what made me confront the Fisher King.
And saying the chamber will open.
That was me telling me to get inside and when to set it for.
Okay, that's still pretty smart.
You do not understand. When did I first have
Who
those
started
ideas,
it?
Clara?
Yeah, chicken and the egg. Like,
Well, it must have
what
been-
started that?
Who composed
Beethoven.
Sassy little motherfucker.
Oh, that camera angle on him as he turned around with the
So
guitar music
good.
playing.
So good.
I like his attitude to this series. Like, he was very grumpy last series, but in this series, he's like, let's bring in more of my inner role. Like, I have it. Let's make, instead of focusing on being the old grumpy doctor, why can't I be like the cool rock and roll doctor? Why not? And I feel like he's like bringing that here. I'm really enjoying this slight shift in his like personality this season.
He's still got his grumpy.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely still grumpy, but he's just got so much more of, like you said, himself in it. And it's just so, there were a lot of people who weren't as big of a fan of his Doctor this season, how it was written, because they felt that Moffat was trying to make him too much of Matt Smith.
Oh geez, I don't feel like he seems
But
like
I
Matt
don't-
Smith at
At
all.
all.
That's
Like,
so
not even in the
interesting.
slightest.
Trying to make him like Matt Smith.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, huh?
I really love Capaldi's.
Because Matt
I mean,
Smith
I
is
love
a dork, but
Yeah,
Capaldi
he's a
is not.
like Capaldi's a goof in his own way, but Matt Smith is a straight like just dork, like such
Like-
a goofball.
Maybe I just think that because of the bow tie, but like, he's like That's interesting.
But yeah, I really like, I love his Doctor in series 8. I think it's very on point for where
it
he's
feels
kind of
right
in at that
for where,
time.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it just feels so much more settled this season. Like it just feels, I don't know, it just feels so much more grounded in like his version of the Doctor, and I really think it's great. Before we talk further about the episode, I just want to talk about the Fisher King. So the Fisher King was, I had to make sure I looked up the right name, because it's, so 3 different people had a part in the Fisher King. Who we saw in the costume was UK's tallest man, Neil Fingleton. He was 7'7.5".
That's a very British name.
So I don't think
Fingleton.
he was in stilts or anything for that. I think that was just him.
Wow.
Yeah, 7'7.5". He passed away in 2017. I just saw. So, but he was their tallest man.
Wow.
And then Peter, I don't know how to say his last name, Serafinowicz, was the voice of the Fisher King.
Okay.
Which is like, I don't know if you'd recognize him, but the cool part that when I told you I read something beforehand, was that the roar, the scream of the monster, they pulled in Corey Taylor to do that. And Corey Taylor is the lead singer of Slipknot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they got him to come in and do the scream and the roar for him. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, and just listening to it, I was like, yeah, that's definitely cool. Like, that's really fucking cool.
That's cool, yeah.
So I just thought that was a fun little thing.
That is cool.
But yeah, that's the Fisher King. Yeah, and that was the episode.
Less scary. This one was less scary than the first one. But I think a lot of times the scary parters are thinking about Harry Potter time travel, are I think less scary, because they've sort of solved it a little, and now they're trying to actually like resolve it in the second one.
Yes, it was more of that like mystery, like what the fuck is happening here.
I'm sad that O'Donnell had to die. I think the Doctor, it was right for Bennett to call out the Doctor about it. And
I agree.
Oh gosh, it's so sad. It was nice. I was like, okay, well, Danny's death was kind of like worth it if it gives Clara the ability to have these moments. She's like, I get it. I get what you're feeling. I get the loss, but you can move on. Oh, and then that scene where he's like, tell her you love her. It was so beautiful. And the look on her face after they kiss, I know. She like gives this quick little look where she's so happy. It was such a beautiful, it was really beautiful.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. I think it's a really good 2-parter.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
And I just feel like each episode more and more Peter Capaldi's Doctor just fucking shines. Like, he's just so good. He's so good.
Here's the thing. Here's a question for you. Do you think, now I enjoyed that like breaking of the fourth wall in the little introduction of the idea of the bootstrap paradox at the beginning and in that being a sandwich thing. Do you think that was necessary for the audience to understand what was happening in the episode? Or do you think it could have worked fine without it? Because I have to wonder why they put it in. And I personally, because of the way he sort of explains it at the end, I personally don't think it was necessary, but maybe I only think that because I had already gotten an explanation. So when I heard it a second time, I was like, oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm poisoned a bit because I didn't watch the episode without the opening. And there's a reason they put it in, and I assume it's because they didn't feel like what they were trying to set up as being the interesting thing. Like,
I think it was also partly to call their own selves out on it because they have done this a few times now. It's come up. And so I think it was kind of more them maybe calling themselves out on it a little bit. While also doing it again. I don't know. For me, it feels like it's one of those things they were kind of poking at themselves and they were like, yeah, see this thing? Like, and I feel like Capaldi's Doctor did a really good job with that too. Like, I feel like it just really fits him a lot.
Yeah.
So I love the fourth wall breaks. And I don't know, there's something about fourth wall breaks with Capaldi where I'm just like,
he's looking right
I'm like, oh, you're talking to me?
Okay.
I'm listening. Oh man, series 9. What a hoot.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. And
What a hoot.
I know that at the end of series 8, I was pretty over Clara, but I've been so far I've been able to really compartmentalize that.
Yeah.
Like she's not bothered. She's legitimately so far not bothering me at all. Even her monologue where she was like, if you love me, you'll come back. Like
this was kind of indifferent.
I was just like, I get where you're coming from with this. Like, I understand why you would be saying this to him. And so I was like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I am having no problem. And maybe part of it could be because I was like, I am going to go into this as open to Clara as I was when we first met her, because otherwise I won't enjoy the show. If I don't decide to enjoy, I'm not saying she won't piss me off at some point, but yeah, I'm having a perfectly enjoyable time watching her at this point. And there's a lot to like about Clara. There always has been a lot to like about Clara. So,
and I think there's still moments.
And
to
her
enjoy
cute
with
nose.
her.
And for people who think we don't like Clara because she's pretty, guess what? Hold up. Hold up. Fuck you.
You made a terrible assumption that I don't support all women.
But also, like, Amy was incredibly pretty.
Yeah. Absolutely fucking
every
stunning.
Companion, like
Rose
is
gorgeous.
very pretty.
Martha a piece of fucking
pretty.
art.
Like, what?
Donna, hot as fuck.
We didn't hate them. So what? Clara is somehow suddenly the pinnacle of female
this
jealousy?
Came out of nowhere. Yeah, this came out of nowhere. But this is something I feel like should be confronted because that is just insane.
Fuck that noise. It has nothing to do with how she looks. She's adorable. She's beautiful, and I enjoy looking at her.
Fucking cute.
You.
Yeah.
I thought about her cute little nose multiple times in this episode. So fuck you.
Oh, I love it. 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 They all beautiful. Like, if we ever have an issue with someone, it's not as something as dumb and surface level as their looks.
But thank you for respecting us. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Gallifrey Gals Get Wibbly Wobbly, sponsored by Hot Sauce. We should get a hot sauce to sponsor us. Anyone got to hook up with a hot sauce company?
Me, buddy.
Every time we get spicy, we just hold it up. This moment of spiciness is brought to you by...
hang on, you know I'm about to go on a spicy rant and just like fucking...
all right. Well, we love y'all.
We love y'all. And on that note, catch your Gallifrey guys next time.
As we watch more Who.
Who?
The Doctor.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.